What's up, folks? What's up, folks? Trip Smith here. In this video, we're checking out a new hammock. This is the Ninox sent to me by Sierra Madre. Now, they are a hammock company that makes some pretty sweet stuff. Now, I saw at HangCon, and they contacted me like, hey, Trip, we got a new hammock coming out. Nice flat lay. And they sent it out to several people to try out. Most of those people are a little different than me. How so? Well, they kind of know more about hammocks than I do. I've never really used store-bought hammocks, especially fancy ones with all cool little bells and whistles. So my review and overview of it may be a little different. I may go through some struggles, trials, and tribulations trying to set it up, but they say it's supposed to be really easy. All right, so in the bag, or box, we got two things. Okay, I'm guessing this is the hammock. What is this? All right, let's see if we can set it up. What is in this little bag? Okay, it's like a mini hammock. It's supposed to have like a gear hammock under the main hammock, so I guess that's what this is. We'll see. All right, open in the bag. Suspension. Oh, I see. Okay, so the bag opens on both sides. So you got suspension on one side, open the other side, you've got the other suspension. It's pretty sweet. They say you can do it in like 60 seconds, but I'm sure that's with, once you get a feel for it and know how it goes, but I don't have that yet. So, all right, let's hang the suspension. Well, this is a pretty sweet adjustable thing they've got here. That's totally awesome. Okay, I like that. All right, let's see about the hammock. We got a carabiner. Wait. Okay, got a carabiner coming out one side, and the bag stays on it. Let's see. All right, so far it's pretty cool. It's pretty fancy, it's pretty cool. And it is easy. It's very easy so far. I could legit see that being a 60-second setup. It's easier than mine. I don't like that. I thought mine was easy. All right, so something about it is it has these tie-outs. Now, I've never had a hammock with tie-outs that you kind of stake out. It did come with stakes, so I'm gonna go grab some. Okay, got some stakes. I think first I'm gonna try it without the tie-outs. Zipper pulls inside and out. Sweet little storage bag here. It's something I wish I had. Whoop, let's tighten it up. Now, one of the big selling points for this hammock is it's supposed to be like a extra flat laying hammock. Supposedly how they cut the fabric and stuff makes it lay really flat. All right, I need to tighten it up a little more. I will say it is really easy to adjust. Gosh. Oh no. I think you're right. Holy crap. I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking yet. Oh, I see. I'm spotting some differences. You'd have to tighten it up. Things kind of settling and, the suspension tightening around the trees and stuff. All right, first impression, not happy with it. Why? Because the daggum thing lays a lot better than my hammock. I didn't want that to be the case. I wanted it to be a good hammock, but not that much better than mine. How do they do that? Something about how they cut the fabric or something's got curves and stuff in it that you can't really see. Something about it. I'm gonna have to get my hammock out and lay in it and be freaking certain. Cause that's freaking impressive. All right, let's put these tie-outs out. How does that work? That opens it up pretty good. All right, let's climb back in and see what happens. How are we doing on our angle? We could do better than that. Well, that's pretty nice. It's really open in here. I don't want to like it too much. Okay, it opens and closes. Super freaking easy. I think that's the sweet spot somewhere. Oh, and it's pretty sweet. I will say I'm a big fan of the organizer. Golly. I didn't think I was ever a big fan of the bug net, partly because I'm mostly a DIY guy, and this is just too much to DIY. But when you're working with a company that creates awesome products like this, you can get a bug net that's really nice. Too nice. Oh boy, that's nice. Alright, let's see how this under hammock works. Gear hammock. It looks like this is a sealed nylon, so it's waterproof. That's good. So I guess the splash or anything will just keep your gear dry. Look at this at, gentlemen. Right there. That's pretty awesome. You know, just a small little extra piece of fabric, you get a lot of stuff off the ground here. Yeah, that works pretty well. All right, now one reason that I've stated in the past why I've never really been a fan of these bug nets to just go over the whole hammock is because they keep heat in. I guess that's the only reason, really. I'm just cheap and I DIY my own stuff and I like it basic, so a hammock's easy to make, but this is a lot more fancy, so I never did it. But one thing cool about this, if it is hot and the bugs aren't biting, like happens a lot, you can just open up both sides and you've got ventilation. You could probably even get a small piece of line or something, a piece of Velcro or a gear tie, and wrap that up, give you good ventilation. Then if the bugs start biting, just undo it, boom, it pops down, zip up, and you're good to go. You've done a good job with this. Granted, I haven't laid in many, actually I think I've only laid in one other hammock that wasn't DIY, and that was like a dream hammock or something, and I don't even think it had a bug net on it. This might be the first one I've laid in with a nice bug net on it. All right, let's hop in here one good time. Let's see what we can do. Now we're gonna really show you how comfortable it is. All right, come on in. Oh, yeah. There is a lot of room. The bug net's nice and open. It's pretty sweet. Really not too shabby. All right. It's comfortable. We know that. It's freaking comfortable. Let me get my shoes on. I got some notes over here. Some other points of interest. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see here. It's an 11-foot hammock. Supposed to lay on your back, your side, and your stomach. We're gonna try that. All right, omnidirectional lay. That means you can lay any direction, which some hammocks that are cut for a flat lay, you can only lay like a certain direction, like a right lay or a left lay or something like that. Spacious, yes it is. Smart and easy setup. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Knotless. Yep, it's knotless. Smart storage, yes. Right, my phone's ringing. Retail $220 for the hammock and $424 with the fly. The weight with the hammock and everything, and suspension and the organizer and the storage is 30.9 ounces. Let me answer this phone call. All right, let's try this different lays in here. All right, here's a normal back lay, how I would lay most of the time. This is probably my favorite sleeping position right here. But you can get really flat in here. All right, so side lay. No problem. Yeah, really no problem there. All right, stomach lay. I've never been able to do this comfortably. Oh my. Well, I will say it is a pretty good stretch for your neck. I don't think I could be comfortable on my stomach, but as a side, yeah, I think it's definitely more comfortable than my other hammock, which is just a normal, cheap, gathered-in hammock DIY. No special cut fabrics, you know, nothing. Just a rectangle bundled at the ends. That's all it is. So it's just a standard hammock. This is more fancy. It's looking like it does make a difference, but I'm going to get my hammock out and double check. Trying to figure out what I'm actually supposed to do with this. There is a, and you've got this pocket up in here. I don't really see what you're supposed to do with the bug net, but it is sewn in, so it doesn't completely detach. I wish it did. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, so it appears that the way that the bug net is sewn in and stuff, it doesn't completely detach. I think it would be cool if it did, but I'm sure there's a reason why it doesn't. I don't know. A lot of times on a trip, I won't even get my bug net out, or I may even leave it at home. Save a little space, a little weight. Granted, it's not much, but I like the bug net, how open it is, and you can still open it up, and you can still cool off inside. The flat lay, pretty doggone good, pretty doggone amazing. Gear hammock, pretty sweet. Simple to put up, like they said. Flat lay, no knots, lots of room. It is everything that they say it is. Sierra Madre Ninox, could be a good choice for you. Oh yeah, and I am about to get my other hammock and set it up real quick and see what the difference is. You know, see just how much of a difference, how much flatter you can lay. Yeah, let's go get it. Okay. Yep, mine's definitely not as flat as a lay. Pretty impressive. But I really do love the simplicity of mine. Okay, so I think it's a great hammock. Hands down, it is awesome. Now, am I going to be making a switch from my DIY setup to this? Probably not. And why? Well, I love my DIY stuff. It's pretty cool. And this is lightweight. Now, this right here, this is my hammock, my tarp, and my bug net, and suspension, and all that. Right here. I just went inside and weighed this. This is 31 ounces, and the weight of this, the listed weight, I didn't weigh this. This is 30.9 ounces. So basically the same weight, but I don't have a tarp and the tie outs and stuff for the tarp in here. And also, you guys notice a bit of a size difference. Boom, quite a bit of size difference. I have all my stuff in here. This is suspension, everything except for stakes. There's no stakes in this, but there's no tarp in this either. So you put a tarp in here, you're getting even bigger. And if I had a better, smaller compression bag, this can get even smaller. So this is a super, super small, super lightweight setup. And when I'm on the paddleboard or if I'm backpacking or stuff, I like to have compact stuff. So I think I may stick with mine. Granted, I would love to figure out how they get such an awesome flat lay, because that is pretty impressive by Sierra Madre, the flat lay. It really is. So maybe if Sierra Madre made a flat laying hammock that didn't have a zipper or anything on it, that was just the hammock out of some lightweight fabric, I'd probably have to snatch one up, because I can't do all the fancy curve cuts and all the ergonomics or whatever geometry that they have figured out to get a good flat lay. I don't know that, and they have done the research, because it is Sierra Madre Research, and they sure have done the research, and they figured something out. So very, very cool. If you guys are interested in one of these, there's a link below. Check it out and snatch you one up. You're gonna be laying nice, flat, and comfy, and bug-free. All right, folks, take care of yourselves. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Take care. God bless. All right, I got a lot of crap to do.